Everyone wants the dog they see in the movies. Fast, fearless, loyal, and obedient to the word. But few people understand what it costs to live with one in real life. The Belgian Malinois isn't a dream dog. It's a test. A daily, relentless test of your patience, leadership, and control. To the untrained eye, it looks like a smarter, sleeker German Shepherd. In truth, it's something very different. A storm disguised as a companion. This is a breed designed for pressure. It thrives where chaos exists and fails where calm is expected. That's the first thing new owners don't realize. The Malinois doesn't adapt to your lifestyle. It demands that you adapt to its purpose. Every fiber of this dog was built for work. Herding, chasing, biting, protecting, it was never meant to lie quietly on the couch. Even as a puppy, the Malinois is studying you, watching, calculating, waiting for your next move. When you call its name, it doesn't just listen, it analyzes. The difference between authority and uncertainty is everything. That's the second lesson. This breed doesn't follow kindness, it follows competence. You can't bribe it with treats. You have to earn it through consistency. The Malinois has the highest work drive of any domestic dog. It's not content with a walk, a toy, or a short game of fetch. It needs to work until exhaustion, not for exercise, but for meaning. Work is its love language. This isn't the kind of dog that waits by the window. It's the kind that breaks through the door just to find you. Left alone too long, it doesn't get sad, it gets restless, and restlessness turns destructive. That's when people start realizing they didn't adopt a pet. They adopted a mission. This dog can learn anything. That's not the problem. The problem is that it never forgets. If you teach it carelessly, it will repeat mistakes with the same precision it repeats commands. Every bad habit becomes a pattern carved in stone. The Malinois isn't forgiving. It mirrors your discipline or your lack of it. That's the third lesson. This breed exposes who you are as a person. You can't fake authority. Handlers who've trained them in the military or police describe the same experience. The dog knows before you do whether you're in control. Its energy is unmatched. It can run full speed for hours, leap 6 feet from a standstill, and climb walls like it's chasing gravity itself. Even when it looks still, it's planning movement. Its eyes flicker from object to object, calculating like a soldier before an assault. That's why the Belgian Malinois is called the Ferrari of working dogs. But the truth is, most people who buy one don't have a driver's license. This isn't a breed you buy to impress anyone. You'll spend the first 6 months wondering what you've gotten yourself into. The barking, the chewing, the constant testing of boundaries, it's not misbehavior, it's nature in overdrive. When your patience runs out, the Malinois doesn't stop. It doubles down, waiting to see if you'll do the same. That's the fourth lesson. This dog doesn't break first. You do. It doesn't want your affection until it respects your leadership. Love without structure means nothing to a working dog. Every rule must be clear. Every correction immediate. Every command earned, not begged for. When done right, the result is breathtaking. A creature so in tune with you it feels like an extension of your will. But getting there takes months of consistency, sweat, and mistakes. You'll learn more about yourself than you ever planned to. Because the Malinois is a mirror. It doesn't just test obedience, it tests character. That's why trainers say owning one isn't about the dog. It's about whether you can rise to meet it. By the time most people realize how intense this dog is, it's too late. The Malinois has already taken control of their lives. It's not the kind of control that comes from fear. It's devotion in the form of domination. This dog doesn't want to live with you, it wants to live through you. That's the fifth lesson. Ownership becomes partnership, or it becomes war. There's no middle ground. The Malinois doesn't make compromises. It reads hesitation as weakness and chaos as permission. A distracted owner becomes a liability. A consistent one becomes its anchor. This is a breed that notices everything: tone, posture, emotion. It feels your frustration before you do. That sensitivity is both its brilliance and its curse. You can't hide from a dog that knows who you are at your core. Handlers say you don't train a Malinois, you evolve with it. Every command you give is reflected right back at you in performance or defiance. That's the sixth lesson. This breed will never lower its standards to meet yours. You have to rise to meet its expectations. It's not dangerous because it's aggressive. It's dangerous because it doesn't slow down. That intensity, when guided, becomes art. When left unchecked, it becomes chaos. That's why the Malinois fills the ranks of police and military canines around the world. Its courage doesn't come from anger. It comes from control under fire. This is the dog that chases gunfire instead of running from it. It doesn't understand fear, only focus. Yet that same focus becomes a problem in civilian life. The energy that saves lives on the field destroys homes when there's nothing to do. Trainers receive countless surrender calls every year. Not from bad people, from good people who underestimated what high drive really means. The Malinois doesn't slow down because you're tired. It doesn't stop because it's raining. It lives for purpose, and it expects you to do the same. That's the seventh lesson. This breed doesn't adapt to comfort. It thrives on challenge. Without one, it invents its own. You'll find bite marks on doors, shredded couches, and dugout floors, all symptoms of a mind starving for work. Exercise helps, but it's not enough. The Malinois needs structure, mental drills, obedience routines, and boundaries you never break. Give it those, and it becomes unstoppable. Fail to, and it becomes unmanageable. But when it all comes together, when respect replaces resistance, something extraordinary happens. The Malinois begins to trust you with its drive. Every ounce of intensity turns into precision. The dog that once tested your patience now protects your life without hesitation. It doesn't just follow commands, it reads your intent. That's the eighth lesson. The Malinois gives everything, but only to those who earn it. Its loyalty is absolute, its courage unmatched, its heart unshakable. No other breed serves so completely or demands so much in return. Owning one means redefining your life. You can't skip days. You can't take shortcuts. You become a better human or you fail altogether. The Malinois will drag the truth out of you, whether you like it or not. It makes you earn every ounce of respect it gives back. That's why the handlers who master it speak with reverence, not pride. They don't brag about control. They're grateful for trust. Because in that bond lies something sacred, a silent understanding between predator and protector. The Malinois is not a pet for the average person. It's a lifestyle for those who crave discipline as much as loyalty. If you want calm evenings and lazy weekends, choose another breed. If you want purpose, partnership, and relentless challenge, then maybe, just maybe, this dog will choose you. That's the final lesson. The Belgian Malinois doesn't belong to anyone. It belongs to the few who understand what power looks like when it demands responsibility. It's not just the most misunderstood dog in the world. It's one of the most extraordinary, but only in the right hands. So before you bring one home, ask yourself honestly, do you want a pet, or do you want a partner that never quits? Because this isn't a fairy tale, it's a test. And if you pass, you'll never own another dog the same way again.